Hi, welcome to Trailers from Hell. I'm Larry Karaszewski. Russ Meyer is one of the greatest independent filmmakers of all time, making movies his way, about his obsessions, controlling the filmmaking process every step of the way from conception to distribution. But for a brief moment, he got sucked into the Hollywood studio system, where he made both his most popular film and his least known. Guess which one I'm going to be talking about? That's right, Russ Meyer's boring movie, 1971's The 7 Minutes.
A movie about a banned book, a rape, and a trial that tore a town apart.
Right off the bat, you can see this is not the usual Russ Meyer fare. Heck, they are barely even selling it as a Russ Meyer film. This is Irving Wallace's The 7 Minutes. This is one of those based on a runaway bestseller movies, a big fat potboiler. These films never please anybody. If you read the 700-page novel, you bitch about all the stuff that was changed and cut. If you didn't read it, you're baffled why anyone would care. Irving Wallace got his start writing for TV, Have Gun Will Travel kind of shows, and ended his career writing nonfiction stuff like The People's Almanac. But in the middle, he was a fabulously successful novelist in the Jackie Suzanne, Arthur Haley days when that meant something. He wrote a bunch of these big tomes, The Chapman Report, The Prize, The Man. These all also became movies that didn't please anyone. This was the film that exposed Russ Meyer for who he really was. Because he made his name making groovy sex pictures that broke the rules, he was often misinterpreted as a hipster. But in reality, he was an old-fashioned World War II vet who served with Patton. He was a square who liked big boobs. This movie feels like Russ trying to prove to 20th Century Fox that he could make a movie just like anyone else. It feels like if Doug Sirk made an ABC Movie of the Week. On the surface, it seems like a good fit. The movie is not smutty, but it's about smut. It's a courtroom drama about a dirty book that's called The 7 Minutes, which apparently is the amount of time for a woman to go from arousal to orgasm. What's the rush? Anyway, the book is a sensation, and it ends up prosecuted for obscenity, and the movie becomes a big courtroom drama. It's a boring version of The People vs. Larry Flynt. Russ Meyer later in life would really badmouth this picture. He said it was tedious and that he should have never tried to tackle a message picture. It has none of the wild humor of his other films. And this ended Russ's flirtation with the studio system. He ran back to the independent world and made his weird blaxploitation flick, Black Snake. And then he fell into self-parody with Super Vixens and Ultra Vixens. He never quite got his mojo back. But I have an affection for this movie. It has an odd editing rhythm, and enough of the Russ Meyer stock players show up to keep me entertained. Hey, there's Edie Williams. Hey, there's Charles Napier. And it's great to see Yvonne DeCarlo pop up as the mysterious author J.J. Jadway. This movie is difficult to find, scarce on home video, almost never revived. It's hard to place on a double bill with one of Russ's sexy movies. Actually, the perfect second feature would be the Don Knotts film The Love God. Two oddball, dirty courtroom pictures.